Rockin' with you in the swinging Saturday night time. Getting ready for Labor Day 9.0. Check out this lineup, okay? We're going to kick things off at 11 a.m. and we're going all the way to midnight. 11 a.m. right after At the Cross. Harold and Boise is going to kick off the festivities at 11 o'clock until noon, followed by my good friend Bob Gilmore, who's worked at great radio stations like Weeby 108 in Westport. Bob also he's a master craftsman when it comes to building furniture. And he builds studio furniture, radio studio furniture. I've seen his work, and it's just amazing. So it'll be a pleasure to have Bob on. Bob Gilmore at noon, followed by another Bob Aldridge. Bob works at WBZX B103.9 in Big Rapids, Michigan, formerly of WLNG. Many years ago when I first started listening to WLNG, I listened to Bob Aldridge, and man, what a great radio personality. And last year, I mean, all of his shows are great, but last year he did such a fantastic job with the Tams jingles and the 60s music. It brought me back to WLNG, so I'm looking forward to hearing Bob tomorrow. He'll be on 1 o'clock Eastern Time. And then at 2 Eastern, speaking of WLNG, Big Tom Lawler is going to be on doing an hour. And I think he's still doing work for WLNG. A great man, a great radio personality. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, J.D. Fox will be checking in, doing a live show from down on Long Island. The J.D. Fox Show from Manaville, Wayne and Jones' house. 4 o'clock, we make way for my good friend Jack Cradaville. Jack is a radio legend. He's been on so many great radio stations. In fact, he's currently working for iHeartRadio. He works at WLTW Light FM in New York City. We've got a New York City radio personality who's going to do a show, an hour, here on Fun Tower Radio. And when I was in L.A. Last month or the month before, I was, tuning through the radio dial, and I heard Jack doing some work on a radio station in LA. So he gets all over the place. Morgan Cunningham is going to be on. He's going to do a live shift from WTIC News Talk 1080 here in Hartford. And then we have Philly Sean Brown. He'll be coming to you directly from Philadelphia. Philadelphia's, boy, I'll tell you what, some great legendary radio stations out of Philly, huh? My goodness. Rick Buckley, the man who owned the radio station where I worked, owned a radio station in Philadelphia. And yeah, it was just great radio. New York City, Philly, Boston, here in the Northeast, Hartford. We have Ryan So Cool, Go Cool. Ryan he's like me. He loves jingles. He loves the jingles. Him and I go nuts over the jingles. He'll be joining us 8 o'clock. Oh, by the way, Philly's doing 2 hours, okay? He's doing his 2-hour Sunday night show, followed by Ryan Go Cool, who's going to do 2 hours from 8 to 10, followed by Love Letters with Michelle. Then, at midnight, guess what's coming up at midnight? Well, I'll give you a hint.
The Midnight Snack. It's coming back.
Strange tunes coming out your radio.
La la la. Crank that volume all the way until your next door neighbors say, well, that darn fool must be listening to the snack. Get my gun.
What?
Well, clutch your headphones.
Turn them up.
Crank those tunes
Till it sounds like a truck.
There's music everywhere.
You just can't duck.
Most other stations
Don't say it.
Give us
Don't say it. Don't say it. Cloudy, then clear later on, below about about 65 for Sunday. Sunshine, a great looking day. 87 degrees for your high. It's currently 71. Bradley altimeter is 3004. And on your radio,
Funtown Radio.
James Brown. Yeah. For Tyler in Pennsylvania.